Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from TMICE. This is their TKM01A Bluetooth mouse that also supports 2.4 gigahertz wireless via a USB dongle to hook up to multiple devices. Now that may not seem very different than most other Bluetooth mice out here, but it does have 3 buttons on it and a second dual channel Bluetooth connection that will allow you to pause, play, turn up your volume, down your volume, and cycle through your TikTok reels. We're going to dig into this now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is everything that you get once you get it out of the box. You're going to get a user manual here, and I would definitely suggest holding onto it. It is written in English. It's well laid out for you. You're not going to have any problems understanding what your button assignments are or anything like that. So you do get a lot of good information in here. It's going to show you how to connect to a PC or a Mac, how to connect to an Android device or an iOS device. So you can use this for TikTok, Reels, as well, and I'll get into that in just a moment. But here are the product specifications. I'll leave them up here, so if you want to come back to some point at this point in the video, you can check them out. Now you do get a charge cable here. It's a USB to a USB Type-C. There's a 500 milliamp battery in here that will get you continuous 60-hour usage on a single charge, so you don't have to worry about that. It's standard USB. You can plug this into any laptop, MacBook, PC's USB port, or you can use an AC to USB adapter to recharge the mouse. Looking at the mouse itself, it's got a nice design to it. It's got a metal scroll wheel, which I really like, and the clicks on this are virtually silent. You can't hear the left and right clicks, any of the button clicks. There's just a real nice tactile feel to that metal scroll wheel that you have as well. So it's very comfortable in my hand and easy to use. Now these forward and backward buttons and this button on top are going to be on a different Bluetooth channel so that you can control TikTok shorts. You can also use this, and I did test it with Facebook Reels and Instagram as well, which we'll get into a little bit later in the video. Now the top button is going to be for pause and play, and the 2 buttons on the left hand side of the mouse are going to be for cycling through your short videos, and if you long press those, you can also control the volume on your second device. Now you can see that we do have a 2.4 gigahertz connection, and we do have a Bluetooth connection, and then we have one on the right that looks like a phone, and that is going to be there as well. You can see that we have the 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle that can be safely stored away in the bottom of the mouse, a dedicated on and off switch, and then a DPI switch as well as your USB Type-C in the front for recharging. Now the DPI button is interesting. You do have 5 levels of DPI, 800, 1200, 1600, 2400, and maxes out at 3200. If we do turn this on and show you what we compare with, you can see that we do have 2.4 gigahertz, we do have Bluetooth, and we do have the ability to pair to a phone or a tablet for just the 3 buttons. So it's very interesting. It's a dual Bluetooth connection. One is called video and one is called PC, and you're going to hook your main device to the PC and your device that you want to do the shorts with these 3 buttons to the video connection. And I'll show you that real quickly right now as we get it hooked up. Okay, so setting this up is pretty easy. Just turn it on. Use the pairing button, which is the top button. When it's on Bluetooth, if you're going to use your main device on Bluetooth, I'm going to use my tablet as my main device. If I hold it down, it'll turn into a blinking icon. Going into Bluetooth, I can see that there's going to be a couple different connections, and I'm going to see the TMICE D1 PC and TMICE D1 video. For your main device that you want to use this as a mouse, you're going to want to use the TMICE D1 PC connection. So we're going to hit that, and I'm going to get a pairing request, and you'll see that I have no problems, and now I have a mouse on my main device, which could be your laptop, your PC, your MacBook, whatever you're using as your main device. Now, you're going to want to take a look at the far right icon, which looks like a phone. And as long as that orange light is blinking, it's ready to be paired there. So going into Bluetooth on my phone, I'm going to want to pair this to a TMICE D1 video. So that way I've got that those three buttons will actually interact with my phone at the same time while I'm using the main functions of the mouse on my tablet. So we're going to do the pairing request here, and we should be good to go and ready to go. So now I can use this as a main mouse on my main device, and then my left and right click work no problems. Now I will not have a forward and backward button on my main device, because what's going to happen here is that you can see this controls my TikToks. So if we're in TikToks, I can pause and play with the top button, and then I can scroll through the TikToks with the left and right buttons, or the forward and backward buttons. Now holding those forward and backward buttons down will raise and lower my volume on the phone. So if you're somebody that uses your phone as a second screen and you are doing some work on your main device and you want to have your mouse controls here, but still want to be able to control scrolling through short videos on TikTok, you can definitely use that with this, and you can see that it's very responsive. I can scroll through all of these TikToks, no problems whatsoever, and not lose control of my main device. Now, interestingly, I have found out that it also works with the Reels on Facebook. As you can see here, I'm going through that as well. So I do have this working on Facebook Reels. So you'll be able to use that as well. The pause and play still works here, no problems, and the volume up and volume down and cycling through everything works as well on Facebook Reels. So if you like to watch those, you can use this mouse with that and still be going no problems. Again, very easy to use this mouse once you hook it up to both devices. Having that extra remote control function is great if you're a user of multiple devices here. Last but not least, I tested this on Instagram as well. The only difference with Instagram is, and it will work with the Reels, the pause and play button acts as a mute button instead of a pause and a play button, but the forward and backward buttons and the volume still continue to work. So you can go through Instagram Reels the same way you can go through Facebook, and even though this is really made for TikTok, it does work with all of the major players as far as short reels go. So you can use this on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok with just this minor caveat on the Instagram one being a mute button instead of a pause play button. So there you go, that's my review of the TMICE TKM01A, a dual Bluetooth wireless mouse. This is a very interesting mouse, especially if you're somebody that uses multiple devices at the same time and tends to watch a lot of reels on TikTok, or Facebook, or even Instagram, as you saw in my demonstration. Overall, this is a very nice mouse with a great feel to it and can connect to multiple devices. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.